What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Trey Sense. And listen, surprisingly, we have clicked over into the 6th month of the year. It is the month of June already, the 2nd day of June by the time you guys see this video. So what I got for you, fragrances that I think are going to work well in this heat that we are fixing to get. So you ready? All right. Before we get into this though, I need a little something from you if you don't mind. Would you please consider liking this video, sharing this video, and subbing to this channel. Now, let's get it, okay? And again, this is my collection. This is not everything in my collection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like the number of 7 because it represents completion. But anyway, yeah, let's get it. No summertime or fragrance list composed of fragrances that are going to work well in the heat would be complete without a fragrance that contains the note of oud. Now, I'm guilty of this myself, and I've got to break this habit. Oud is a note that is mostly used in Middle Eastern fragrances, right? And it's mostly warm over there. Yes, they have a few cold months, but not very many. It's pretty warm over there most of the time. So what fragrance house, in my opinion, or at least in my collection, does oud the best? Well, Mancera. So from the house of Mancera, and again, no summertime or heat beating fragrance video would be complete without an oud fragrance. So from the house of Mancera, it is Old Exclusive, and this is a very dark juice. I tend to lean more towards the ouds in the winter, but that's got to be broken. Again, oud is heavily used in Middle Eastern fragrances, and they don't really have a winter. And this just smells good. To me, there's a couple of kinds of oud. There's that real animalic, skanky oud, and then there's that clean, sophisticated oud, especially if you mix oud with a little citrus and vetiver, winner. And this one comes off just very pleasant and very clean. Yes, it is a very stout, potent fragrance. It does not take but just a little bit. And oud is definitely the star of the show in this one. I almost put a few other Mancera fragrances in here, but I won't mention them because I may pull them out for another video. But nonetheless, from the house of Mancera, Oud Exclusive. Moving along. I can't possibly do a video for summertime fragrances or fragrances that I think will work well in the summer and not put this one. This fragrance gets a lot of hate, but here in the South, the Southeast, especially for older guys like myself, this fragrance gets a ton of love, and we love it. From the house of Azzaro, it is Chrome, the OG Chrome. And listen, 3 or 4 sprays of this and you're good for a week. No joke. If you mess around and spray this smooth, aquatic, citrus, metallic monster on your shirt, you're good. You're good. Spray this on your shirt, you're good. I don't care how hot it is outside, where you're going, what the temperature is, hurricane, gale force wind, whatever. You're going to the moon, spray this on. And when you get to the moon, you're gonna be smelling like Chrome. This fragrance is just strong, it's made right. It gets a lot of hate. But I remember when this came out in the 90s, I was talking frag talk with a guy that I used to work with, and he kept mentioning this fragrance, telling my age. Chrome and Adidas Moves was all he wanted to talk about. Man, the Adidas Moves, the Chrome, you gotta get that Chrome, you gotta get that Chrome. This fragrance has been a player for quite a while, and it does smell really, really good. I mean, this is one, if you want to freshen up your room, spray this on your bed sheets. You'll smell it for days. And it is a compliment magnet. Believe it or not, chicks dig this. You will know it when you smell it. A gentleman came through my line not too long ago and had this on. And I looked dead at him and said, "You got on Chrome?" He said, "Yeah, man." He said, "The chicks dig it." And I agree. Compliment getting fragrance. Yes, it's very metallic, but at the same time, It's still smooth, it's still aquatic, refreshing, and it will do wonderful on a very hot day. Spray this on your t-shirt, maybe 2 sprays on your t-shirt, you know, here, and then maybe hit the back of your neck, and then maybe your wrist or somewhere. Mix it up where you spray it. But definitely hit that back of your neck and your t-shirt or your polo, and you're gonna be smelling this for 2 or 3 days. When you take that shirt off and put it in dirty clothes or hang it back up, whatever, you're gonna be smelling chrome, I promise you. No list would be complete without that, okay? This is a fragrance that is fairly new to my collection. It is from the house of Ralph Lauren Polo, and it is Polo Ultra Blue. And this is a brighter, fresher take on the original Polo. And I just get the feeling that the citruses in this fragrance are going to pop on really hot days. That's just what I'm thinking. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm thinking. And this is a beautiful scent. It is so cool, so calm, so fresh, so easy. So easy. And I love the house of Polo. I love Polo clothing. I love Polo cologne. Not the best performing fragrances, but I do. It's nostalgic to me. It takes me back to the 90s, okay? All right, it takes me back to when I graduated high school, and, you know, it just, you know, Polo Sport, all those nostalgic fragrances put a smile on my face. But this is one, and I have Polo Blue. I have Polo Blue, the parfum. I have Polo Blue, the collector's edition parfum. I have Polo Deep Blue, and I have Polo Ultra Blue. So, but this one, a nice, bright, fresher take on the original Polo Blue, but you do still pick up on that Polo Blue DNA, which to me, Polo Blue is a very classy and chill scent. It just says, I smell good, I'm not trying too hard. About like they did with Ralph Club, which could have easily made this list as well, because it's just a Swiss Army. Nobody's gonna tell you that you smell bad when you put on Ralph Club. It's a very pleasing, mass appealing scent. But Polo Blue, the same thing, nice, fresh, a little bit of that cucumbery vibe, that melony vibe that runs through the bottom of it, but a little bit of that blue, but at the same time, a lot of citrus up top that gives it a freshness. Polo Ultra Blue. Can't do this list without it. This is one, I should have did some research, but not how I roll, because I'm sure it's out there somewhere. And it has summer in the name, so you know you're gonna be able to rock this in the summer. And I hope that you can still find this at a reasonable price from the house of Zara. It is from their summer collection, and that's just what it's called, Zara Summer Collection. And I think I'll put this on skin. I'm gonna spray my watch there. And this is just effervescent, bright citrus, just calm, relaxing t-shirt, Hawaiian shirt, khaki shorts, or swim trunks, whatever, boat shoes, flip-flops, whatever you rocking. Just easy, breezy, casual citrus. A cocktail of citrus. I think I pick up on some grapefruit, maybe some lime in there. But a medley of citruses in this fragrance, and it smells really good. And at times this thing was selling for $19 to $20. I was blessed by Lamar Gadsden to get this fragrance, and I like it a lot. Very excited to get it, but this is just one of those that just smells good. It just does, it just works. The hotter, the better. In the house of Zara. Summer collection. Ooh, these next three are good. Now, some of you probably waiting on this one. But yeah, it's a heat beater. And it's a cheapy classic. It's a cheapy classic, and I know your mind just went to one or two fragrances. It either went to Nautical Voyage or Tommy Bahama, Cecil, same parts. This tropical, limey, mojito drink smelling, or just, you know, I hadn't sprayed mine in so long it don't want to spray. There we go. I had to prime it. That's how long it's been since I've worn Tommy Bahama. I had to prime it. Oh, that smells good. That smells good. You pick up that lime right off the bat. It pops you in the nose. And it does draw a lot of similarities to the famous and much more expensive Virgin Island water. Not the same, but it's going to be close enough. If you've not smelled Virgin Island water, you would think this is close enough. That just smells good, guys. That just smells good. Real quick, a couple of fragrances that could have easily made this list. Any of the John Varvatos Artisan line could have made it. Pure, Blue, Artisan, any of those could have made it. Sean John 3 AM pops off the top of my head. Ed Hardy Love and Luck, all of those could have made it. But yeah, this just smells like a nice tropical drink. Smells like you're holding, like you just squeezed the lime and you've got it in your hand, but nice. This is nice. Tommy Bahama says sell St. Bart's. St. Kitts is nice as well. I think I like St. Kitts a little bit more, which is maybe why I haven't worn this as much, but you see the levels now. Don't hate on the levels. The levels are here. I've had this bottle a while. So I've put some work in. You see what I'm saying? I'm not just talking it, I'm telling you, but I've had that one for a long time. Man, that smells good. All right. 2 more. From the house of YSL. And this is a beautiful fragrance to wear in the summertime, in the high heat. Compliment getter. I'll never forget wearing this to a gas station and getting compliments, just standing there, just walking in from the house of YSL. It is Why Fresh. And this is just a cool little, again, you pick up on that Y DNA, but it is just a cool, refreshing little vibe. I like this. The young lady was like, ooh, you smell good. And it was a hot, hot day. I think I had on jeans and a polo. I was headed to the doctor. And this is what I had on. I had to get some gas. YSL Why Fresh. It just smells good. Nice, citrusy, but at the same time, it retains a little bit of masculinity, and it doesn't smell like, the thing about Zara is it smells good, but it smells a little youthful. This doesn't. This gives you that freshness and that summertime, good time vibes, but at the same time, it still retains its masculinity and maturity, which is good. I like that in the fragrance. I like that a lot. From the house of YSL, it is Why Fresh. All right, maybe Ooh Fresh. Ooh Fresh. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Last but not least, and I was teetering between this one and another one from this house, from the house of Lacoste. It is L1212 Blanche. Criminally underrated is this fragrance. This one and the green one as well, and both of them criminally, that one's Ooh Fresh as well, criminally underrated. And the thing about the Ooh Fresh, about the Lacoste Ooh Fresh, that's the green gradient bottle that kind of fades, that sucker gets on your skin, and you don't think it's gonna last as long as it does, but it just hangs around and hangs around and hangs around and fills up your scent bubble. It doesn't project, miles across the room, but in your scent bubble, it works. And so does this one. This is just a nice, mature, but at the same time, citrusy fragrance that gives you that good vibe. It just makes you think like, I know I smell good. I know I smell good. This is one of those fragrances that you want to wear to the all-white party. It makes you want to put on white from head to toe. White t-shirt, white pants, white shoes, white wife, white beater, white drawers, white socks, just white everything, white teefuses, all of that. It makes you just want to do it. And in my opinion, if you're gonna own a couple of fragrances from Lacoste, is it Style and Play Red? The Lacoste, this one, L1212 Blanche White, L1212 Ooh Fresh. Lacoste L'Homme and Lacoste L'Homme Intense should be staples in a collection because they smell really, really good for the money. For what you're going to pay for those fragrances, you're getting a pretty good little bang for your buck there. But this one is one. I definitely like this fragrance. I almost think it could be unisex as well, but it's not. It's marketed for men. So, but I could definitely and easily see a female wearing this and liking it. But what you get from this, citrus, just a nice, easy, masculine citrus style fragrance that is going to do wonderful in the heat. Try these 7 and let me know what you think. Man, again, we are already in the month of June. Listen, I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by the channel and being the best part of this channel. I just got off work, so now I can take my watch off, my bracelet off, and get ready to take my work attire off and get ready for the weekend. I hope you all had a beautiful Memorial Day weekend. I hope you all getting ready to watch some NBA basketball, Women's College World Series, whatever. Big shout out to the Notre Dame lacrosse team for bringing home that natty. And yes, I watched it. Hey, I love lacrosse, man. Absolutely love lacrosse. It was a joy to watch my Irish bring home that natty now. But all that being said, man, you already know. Listen, thank you all for being the absolute best part of this channel, man. I greatly appreciate you. I greatly appreciate you. I really, really do. So that being said, I'm gonna jump off here. Maybe the next time you see me, unless something catastrophic happens, it will be my weekly fragrance review. So I love you all and may God bless you all. Until next time, guys, peace.